Alright, hey guys, it's ArtacularNet here. My name's Will. Let's see, second episode. Let's go. And in case you're at work, don't worry, it's totally appropriate for this video. So don't worry about your motherfucking boss coming in and hearing fucking swearing or anything. Point is, this is for mature audiences, and if you're a little kid or in an environment where you can't really, play the speakers loud, then you should probably turn this shit off. Okay, so awkward moments. Have you ever gotten woken up? You've slept in, probably past your wake up time for work or school, and your mom's there saying, "Honey, you have to get up right now." But see, the problem is that you just realize that you just have the fattest boner, and it's the worst thing in the world because you have your mom or whoever, sister, brother, friend, waking you up. You just have this throbbing boner, and it's not like you can tell your mom that you have a boner. I mean, I guess you could, but I wouldn't do that personally. And if you do that, you're fucking weird, to be honest. So, I don't really know how to get out of that one. Usually I just try and play it off and be like, I'll get out in a second. Just get out of my room kind of thing. I think it's better to be rude than wake up with your dick out of your boxers and your mom standing there. Something else that's awkward is when you call your teacher mom. It's just fucking weird. You can be like, I just called you mom, and just, not even try to play it off. That's what I do. That usually happens when you're younger, but it's weird. Okay, this next one, this one's really awkward. So you have a girlfriend or a girl or something, and you're having sex, and you call her by your ex's name. That is probably one of the most awkward things. Now, I personally am very fortunate because it has not happened to me. However, something worse has happened. It's really awkward when you're having sex with your girlfriend and she calls you by her ex's name. And, that's just fucked up. In the end, you just got to be a man about it and just bust a nut anyways, finish it off. It sucks, but it's no reason to stop having sex, right? So me and this girl, we're having sex. I don't smoke weed anymore, but we used to. And she actually said, "Sorry if I have cotton mouth vagina." Now, cotton mouth is when your mouth is all dry and there's no saliva or moisture. And so she's apologizing for her vagina pretty much just being dry. And that's awkward. You don't want that to happen. Now, if you're a traveler like me, you've been on a plane, and if you're like any normal guy, you fall asleep and you wake up with the boner. Just like, that first situation. But when you're on a plane and you wake up with a boner, and you realize that you didn't have a blanket or a pillow over yourself, and every flight attendant, every passenger that has walked past, and everyone sitting next to you has probably realized that you just have a giant boner. And this is the same thing with the car. So, if you're falling asleep on public transport, honestly, just put your bag on top of your lap, a blanket or something. Even if it's a little hot, you'd rather be sweating than have a boner for everyone to just check out. That's because it's bulging in your pants. Okay, if you fall asleep in class, the worst thing that can happen is that you either sleep talk and you say something completely inappropriate, wake up and yell, "fuck," or you fart. Now, if this happens, I think, honestly, you just got to play it off. It's all circumstantial. If you have a wet dream in class, you're pretty much fucked. If you're screaming, "Lisa, Lisa," or whatever, whatever her name is in the dream, you're just fucked. Honestly, you might want to consider just leaving the class. Maybe even dropping that class or just changing schools. That's just awkward. And one of the last awkward moments that I've put in my personal list is you're at your girl's house, or I guess girls too, her boyfriend's house, and you have to take a shit. Now you can try to hold it in, but sometimes you got to fart before you take a shit, and it's just really awkward because if you try to go the quiet route, it's really, really risky because sometimes that fart will just come out and it's just loud, and that is not good. That girl is not going to like it, and if you're a girl, that boy is not going to like it, unless you guys are really close, I guess. But the best thing to do, I think, is, again, just do it straight up. Be like, "I'm sorry, I got to take a shit." And then you just fucking pray to God that you do not drop a fucking huge load and it makes a giant sound, because that's just embarrassing. You want to make sure it's quiet, and you want to make sure there's Febreze in the bathroom first, so you can spray it down, so if she goes in, she doesn't smell your disgusting shit from all the food throughout the day. Anyways, that's my list of awkward moments. There you go, and enjoy.